unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
O'clock, finally. The day's getting longer or what?
Too long, if you ask me.
It's that time of year.
What do you mean?
It gets dark so early.
Then we ought to knock off sooner. 4 o'clock instead of 5.
Oh, old man Roscoe would love that.
Hey, Mary Ellen, let me get those files for you.
You want to carry my books, Rich?
No problem.
I guess not, for a big, strong man like you.
I was wondering, how about I buy you a drink?
No thanks. I have to drive home.
Just one?
Some other time. Besides, it looks like it's gonna rain.
We could stop off at the corner.
Leave her alone, Rich. Can't you see she's not interested?
Just trying to be friendly.
Good night, Mr. Pope. Don't work too late.
I won't. Look on go. Never worked overtime in their lives.
You still at it, Ollie?
Few more minutes, almost done.
I was about to leave.
Go ahead, I'll lock up.
Let me give you a hand. What do you got left?
Why does he always want to give me a hand? Thinks I can't do it, is that it? Oh, no, not that much. Just some letters.
Well, give them to me. I'll do them for you.
What's he trying to prove? Don't worry, I can handle it.
I know you can, but I'm your assistant, you know. Let me assist.
Yeah, assist me right out of a job. That's what you're after, isn't it, Pete? That's all right.
Come on. I'm your friend, too.
Sure, Pete, a real friend. You want my desk, don't you? Go on home.
You know, Ollie, you don't look so good. You're working too hard. You ought to take it easy, you know?
I'm fine. I'm fine, really. Just get out of here.
Well, if you're sure.
I'm sure. Working too hard. What does he know about it? What do any of them know about it? Look at this traffic. You'd think it never rained in this town before. Pull over. Let me pass. What's the matter with these drivers? All a man wants is to get home after a hard day. They probably don't even have a home. Creeping off to the nearest bar, knock back a few. Make the light! Go on through! Punch it! Come on, it's still yellow. Make the turn!
Hey, mister! Don't you see me? Help! He tried to hit the newspaper boy. I saw the whole thing. Stop! Somebody stop that car! Help! Police!
Portrait of a hit-and-run driver. The name is Oliver Pope, a shaky little citizen, insecure in his job, suspicious of the world and its inhabitants. A man who feels big and powerful and secure only when he's behind the wheel of a car. Oliver Pope has just arrived at a crossroads in his life. The hit occurred in the world he knows. The run will take place in the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, You Drive, starring John Hurd, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
Come on, garage door. Open! What's the matter with this thing?
I'm in the kitchen. Did you put the car away?
What?
The car. Why did you put it in the garage? I thought we were going to the movie.
It's raining, Lillian.
Well, still, it was supposed to stop.
Well, it hasn't.
Where are you going? Dinner's almost ready. We can still make the first show.
I have a splitting headache.
Bad day at the office?
They're all bad.
Well, then, the movie will take your mind off it. You've been under a strain.
I'm not under a strain. It's just...
Just what?
I think Pete Radcliffe wants my job.
Oh, come now. He doesn't impress me as that kind of person at all.
Why does she disagree with everything I say?
Lillian, please.
Here, take this.
I don't need it.
Yes, you do. You're tired and cross and you have a headache. An aspirin will make you feel better. Good for your heart, too.
She thinks I got one foot in the grave.
Ooh, you're shaking. Let me feel your head.
What are you doing?
I want to see if you have a fever. You might have the flu bug that's going around.
Leave me alone.
Stop fussing over me, please.
You should be glad that someone cares about your health.
I'll be fine. But I don't want to go to a movie.
Well, maybe tomorrow night then, if you feel better.
I'll feel better if you just leave me alone.
Did you lower the garage door?
Of course I did.
Well, it sounds like someone just opened it.
That's impossible.
Listen.
Probably the cat.
I'm serious. Does the cat know how to work the garage door remote?
All right. I'll check it out. Who's there? Thought I closed it. Who did that? I didn't even touch it. The headlights? Somebody in the car? Get out, or I'll call the police.
No, you won't. You definitely don't want the police around.
I'm not kidding.
Nobody. You're cracking up, Ollie, old boy.
Then who just turned the headlights on?
There. Now they're off. Tell her it was a short circuit. The moisture.
But the headlight switch was on. Somebody pulled it out.
Did they? And who would that be?
Well?
It must have been a short, rain and all.
Was it the cat?
I don't know, Lillian.
Did you turn the car lights on?
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, I turned them off.
You mean they turned themselves on?
Faulty connection or something?
Shouldn't be acting that way. We just had a $200 tune-up. You didn't see the paper out there, did you?
No.
Oh, the boy's late tonight. I guess it's the rain. Here's your supper.
I don't have much of an appetite.
Oliver, sit. You need your nourishment.
I'm gonna lie down for a while. I got a lot on my mind.
Oh, no. You'll eat your salad and then we'll see. Greens for what ails you. Sit.
On his rounds in the rain when a hit-and-run driver collided with the bicycle. So far, an eyewitness has been unable to provide a description of the vehicle or a license plate number. We'll bring you any late-breaking developments. Back to you in the studio. John?
What are you watching?
Nothing. I just thought I'd catch the news.
I thought you were going to lie down.
I am.
Well, try to get some rest. I'll check on you in a little while.
Yes, is this the TV station? I'm calling about one of your news stories. There was an accident tonight on the corner of 3rd and Elm. Could you tell me... Oh, I'm a friend of the family. That's right. Could you tell me how the boy is? I see. Yes. That's terrible. Terrible. Critical condition. What do I do now? What if...
You don't do anything. He'll be fine. Nobody saw you clearly. Put it out of your mind. That kind of thinking makes a man crazy.
But it was me. I did it.
Did you? If a tree falls and nobody hears it, did it happen? Answer me that.
But I have to do something.
That's right. Be a man for a change. In the morning, it'll be nothing but a memory. You'll see.
What in the...
Ollie? Ollie, what is it?
Nothing. Go back to sleep.
Oh, come to bed. Why are you standing at the window?
I couldn't sleep.
Oh, there it is again. I thought I was dreaming. What?
Some jerk waking people up in the middle of the night.
But that's your horn, Ollie.
Who's out there? Who's doing this? Huh. Wires must be wet. Take care of it first thing in the morning. That's enough! I had it with this piece of junk. Where's that wire? There. Stupid car. You trying to kill me, slamming the hood like that? I never even touched it.
You tell him, Ollie. Don't let a piece of machinery push you around.
There you are. 1 egg or 2.
Just toast.
Oh, the morning paper came. Oh, terrible about that little boy, isn't it?
What little boy?
Oh, right there on the front page. Just 12 years old and they don't expect him to live. Oh, I hope they catch the man who did it so he gets what he deserves.
How'd you know it's a man?
Oh, didn't you read that part? There was a witness. Oh, drink your juice. I'll make your toast. You gotta have more than that. How can you expect to do a day's work on one piece of toast?
I'm not going to work. I don't feel so hot.
I thought you said you fixed that.
I did.
Are you sure there wasn't someone in the garage last night?
I told you, okay? The car's old. Nothing works right on it.
Our other car was old and it didn't go honking its head off in the middle of the night.
I'm going to get rid of it.
Oh, well, that's just great. Then what will we drive? You know we can't afford a new car.
I don't care.
Well, I do. I'm going to take it down and have it looked at right after breakfast.
You do that if you want, but I'm still getting rid of it.
That's it, Ollie. You tell her. You're the boss of her and that car, aren't you? Well, aren't you?
And that low-pressure area seems to have passed over. In local news, still no word on yesterday's hit and run. The boy, 12-year-old Timmy Danvers, remains in critical condition. We'll be back with the sports news after this.
So sad. Oh, I don't believe it. Now something's wrong with the steering. Turn!
10-4. Help you, ma'am?
Oh, officer, I am so glad to see you. My car seems to have broken down. Do you know where there's a payphone?
Back a block at Lincoln. You'll see it.
Thank you.
Not out of gas, are you?
No, the tank's full.
Here, let me try to get it started.
No, I'm afraid it wouldn't do any good. This car is nothing but trouble. Hello, Auto Club? I need a tow. Yes, at 3rd and Elm. I don't know what the trouble is. It just stopped and now it won't start. Would you please send the truck right away? It's in the middle of the street. Ollie?
In here. What took you so long?
Oh, I have never had such a morning. That car!
Where is it? I didn't hear you drive up.
It's at the garage. I had to take a cab home.
What happened?
The strangest thing I've ever seen. It all started down there at the corner. I tried to turn right, but I couldn't.
What do you mean you couldn't?
The wheel wouldn't turn. It wouldn't let me go where I wanted to go.
Where was this?
Oh, it finally stalled at the intersection near Lincoln.
Which intersection exactly?
3rd and Elm.
Stalled?
The motor died, and there I was, right in traffic. Oh, it was embarrassing. Even the policeman couldn't get it started.
Please. What were the police doing there?
A motorcycle officer came by while I was waiting. I think he wanted to watch the corner. It's that same corner where the child was run down last night. Maybe they're keeping a lookout in case the driver returns to the scene of the crime.
Did he say whether they had any leads yet?
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, he said they were very close to making an arrest.
Is that right?
The witness can almost remember the license plate. Oh, I hope they get him soon. None of us are safe with a madman like that around.
What in the...
It sounds like...
I thought you said it was at the mechanics.
Oh, no!
What are you trying to pull?
Oliver, what are you talking about?
You just told me you had it towed for repairs.
I did.
I tore out the wire to the horn last night. But what is it doing here?
That's what I want to know.
Hello? Speaking. No, I didn't pick it up. Neither did my wife. Yeah, I do know where it is. It's right here at my house. Didn't one of your guys bring it out? Well, I don't understand it either, okay, pal? But I want you to understand something. Don't go sending me any bill. It wasn't there long enough for you to even look at it.
Guess you told him, but that still doesn't explain.
Oliver, I'm confused.
You're not the only one. What do you know about this?
Was that the mechanic?
He said they'd lost the car. Imagine the nerve of that guy.
But it isn't lost. It's in our garage.
Well, then you tell me how it got here. They didn't deliver it.
Oh, I suppose it drove itself home.
Don't answer that.
Why not?
Will you do as I say?
If it's for me, I'm not here.
Why? Ollie, what's happening? Your eyes. You look frightened.
Nothing. I just don't want to see anybody.
I don't know what's come over you, but if you don't get over these heebie-jeebies fast, I'm going to call the doctor.
You gonna let her talk to you like that? Be a man.
Well, Pete Radcliffe.
Morning, Mrs. Pope. Or afternoon, I guess it is.
Oh, what a nice surprise.
Ollie here?
Yes, he's in the kitchen.
Could I see him, please?
Well, just for a few minutes. He's a little under the weather today.
That's what I figured. I thought I'd stop by in my lunch hour. How's he doing?
Oh, nothing serious. I think it's just a touch of the flu. He's in the kitchen. Ah, guess who's here?
Hey, Ollie boy. I hear that mystery bug's got you down for the count, huh?
Not quite. I'll be back to work tomorrow.
Oh, I hope so, buddy. Kind of slow around there without you.
He's lying through his teeth.
What brings you over here, Pete?
Well, you didn't show up this morning. I thought I'd do you a favor and empty that in basket of yours.
Now that's going too far.
Pete, I've got important papers in that basket.
Not anymore. I took care of it. Every letter answered. Here they are. All they need is your signature.
Give me those.
Ollie.
Gosh, Ollie, I was just trying to do you a favor.
You want to do me a favor? Stop bucking for my job. I take one morning off and already you're making noises like you're the head of the department.
Hey, you got me wrong. I was just trying to help so you wouldn't fall behind.
Don't try so hard.
Think I enjoyed sitting there dictating your letters? Well, I've got better things to do.
So, go do them. Nobody's holding you here.
I think maybe I will. In case you didn't know, a kid was run down on our street last night. Yeah, he lived just 2 doors away from us. Used to play with my kid. That was one nice, decent, fun-loving, ambitious little kid with a paper route, and some maniac smashed into him with his car and left him bleeding in the rain.
We read about it in the paper. Such a shame.
They didn't actually hit him, did he? Just ran him off the road.
Same difference. Let me tell you, we're watching that corner. He'll show up. They always do. And when he does, he'll give himself away.
You haven't heard how the little boy's getting along, have you, Pete?
He's dead, Mrs. Pope. About an hour ago.
Oh.
So long. I'll be going now.
Oh, I'll see you to the door.
He knows. He doesn't know, Jack. Just tough it out, buddy boy. There's not a mark on your car. They'll nab somebody for it. Just you wait.
Where are you, 51? Check in.
Stakeout, corner of Elm and 3rd. No luck yet.
The chief needs you back at the station.
That's Big 10-4.
Are you leaving, officer?
For a while, ma'am. I'll try again at rush hour. You see a suspicious car, you get the license plate this time.
Should I try to stop him?
No. No way. Keep your distance and call it in. We'll follow up.
You simply have to stop him. That little boy was very special on this block. Everyone loved him.
I'm sure they did.
Officer!
Yes, ma'am?
I think that's him.
Are you sure?
No, but...
That won't do. You've got to make a positive ID.
He's getting away.
You know, if I had something more to go on...
The car's the same color. Yes, he's the one. I'm sure of it.
Wait here.
Yes, officer?
Driver's license and registration, please.
Oh, sure. I just live down the street. How's it coming with that hit and run?
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Sure. What?
Where were you about 6:15 last night?
Home with my wife and kids. Why?
I've got a witness who says you're wrong.
About what? Look, I tell you I was with...
License and registration, and don't try anything funny.
You gotta be kidding.
This is 51. I need backup at 3rd and Elm. Possible suspect.
I'm not the one you're looking for. Listen to me. My name's Pete Radcliffe. I live right down the...
Turn around, please. Hands on the car. And don't make any fast moves.
What are you doing?
I'm taking you into custody. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
But I'm not the one. Will you listen to me? I'm not him.
You are, just in time for dinner. You feeling better after your nap?
I guess so. Paper come?
By your plate. I'm just giving you a little chicken broth and some crackers tonight. Nothing too heavy. I know you want to get back to the office tomorrow and... Ollie, what on earth is the matter?
Did you see the headline?
No, dear, I haven't opened it yet. What does it say?
They've made an arrest.
About what? You're not making sense.
The hit-and-run driver.
Really? Well, I'm glad to hear it. But is that any reason for you to take on so? You're as white as a ghost.
The man they've arrested is Pete Radcliffe.
Let me see. I just can't believe it.
Read what it says. Positively identified by an eyewitness.
Well, I still don't believe it.
Why not?
You can tell when a man would do a thing like that. Pete just isn't the type.
You don't know him like I do.
No, I suppose you're right. You've always claimed he was sneaky after your job and all.
Yeah, I guess I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Ollie, I'm surprised at you. How can you take satisfaction out of someone else's misfortune?
I don't get any pleasure out of it. I just said that I don't have anything to worry about at the office.
Oh!
Stay calm.
Ollie, there is someone in the garage, and now I'm not imagining it this time.
There's nobody there.
Don't you tell me it was my imagination. You heard it. Aren't you going to look?
A little noise, that's all. Could have come from anywhere.
It came from the garage. If you're afraid, I'll call the police.
No. No police. I'll go. Now what? The whole front bumper. Looks like it fell right off. Or somebody pulled it off. Who did this? Who's in here?
Did you see anybody?
No, there's nobody out there.
Then what made the noise?
That cat. It was pawing around the garbage. It knocked the lid off.
Well, it certainly made a racket. Don't you want your chicken broth, dear?
No, I don't feel so good.
Oliver, wake up!
What?
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Sounds like some nut's got his radio turned up as far as it'll go.
Oh, I'll see where it's coming from. Where's my robe?
It must be coming from next door at the Cassidys. That teenage boy of theirs.
Cut out that noise! People are trying to get some sleep around here.
That's telling them.
Hey, over there! Did you hear what I just said?
Is it at the Cassidys?
I think so, but it's so loud they can't hear me. I'll go over.
Oh, what can those people be thinking, running a radio like that at this time of night?
I'll take care of it.
Attaboy.
What is this?
And now the news. An arrest has been made of the accident that fatally injured young Timmy Danvers.
Radio in my own car. Somebody or something is trying to drive me insane.
The suspect, Peter Radcliffe, has been identified by Mrs. Daniel Hastings, who was walking her dog at the corner of... Funeral services for the victim will take place tomorrow afternoon at the Church of the Good Shepherd.
No!
Take charge. Kill it. The right tool for the right job. How about a hammer?
Yesterday's hit and run.
Leave me be, you piece of junk.
For the victim will take place tomorrow.
Can't see. Turn those headlights off me. Off, I said.
That fatally injured young Timmy Danvers. Young Timmy Danvers. An arrest has been made in the accident. Fatally injured Timmy Danvers.
Oh, Ollie, I wanted to surprise you.
I don't need any more surprises.
I was going to bring you breakfast in bed.
I'm not an invalid. A fever and a little lost sleep doesn't make me bedridden.
Well, eat as much of it as you can. I still think you should have called the police.
Why?
To find out why prowlers are coming into our garage. This makes 2 nights running.
I'll install a new lock when I get home tonight.
Ollie, you haven't eaten anything.
Not hungry.
Ollie? Ollie, are you sure?
Please, stop fussing. I have to get ready for work.
Now, don't you stay in that office and try to work if you feel bad. You come on home.
All right, Lil.
Aren't you going to drive?
I thought I'd take the bus.
Now?
I don't trust the car. It's falling apart.
So what should we do? Are you just going to let it sit in the garage?
No, I'll put an ad in the paper. Maybe we can unload it on somebody. For now, leave it as it is.
If you say so. Bye.
Bye.
Morning, Lillian.
Oh, good morning, Alice.
How's everything?
Fine, I guess.
Are you sure?
Oh, it's Ollie. He's so nervous lately.
What's wrong?
Well, he's not getting enough sleep, for one thing. Neither am I. All that noise in the middle of the night.
I heard it. Was it the Cassidys?
That's what I thought, but... Oh, you won't believe this. Someone broke into our garage.
No.
I told Ollie to call the police, but you know how men are. If it happens again, though, I'm calling them myself.
You should. Did they steal anything?
I don't think so, but they fooled around with the car, turned the radio on and off. It was terrible.
Oh, I bet. I hope they didn't do any damage.
Well, Ollie says it isn't serious, but he wants to sell it. Now, I suppose we'll have to buy a new car.
Well, at least it runs. There he goes now. Oh, looks like it's going to rain.
But Ollie's not driving to work. He's walking to the bus stop.
Then who's driving your car?
Watch out! Alice!
Lillian, maybe I'm going blind, but I'd swear there's no one at the wheel.
I don't believe this. Get away from me. Leave me alone. I said get away. What do you want from me?
Hey, mister. What are you doing in my yard?
I have to get to the next block. Out of my way. Taxi! Taxi, over here! Thank God.
So where are you headed?
Anywhere away from here.
Whatever you say.
No. Stop!
Hey, who's that? Hey, what's going on here? He could have totaled my hack. Hey, listen, fella, watch where you're driving.
Don't. Just go. Get out of here.
Yeah, not till I give that guy a piece of my mind. Hey there. Hey, who's driving? What the heck is going on here? Cops! Somebody's tearing up my cab!
Stop! I'll do whatever you want! What am I supposed to do? Get in? All right, I'm getting in, see? See, I'm getting in. Now, where are you taking me? Now you've done it. Is this what you want? For me to get caught? For your crime?
Face it, Ollie, old boy. It's not the car. It's you. There was always you. Stop trying to lay it off on a piece of Detroit iron. Stand up and face it for once in your life.
Slow down. You're gonna get me killed.
Come off it. Take your punishment. Thought you were pretty clever, didn't you? Well, you weren't clever enough.
I am not what I drive. I'm a man. I tell you, a man.
That's right, a man. Just think, your name will be all over the papers. You were a man who was not afraid, who would not break, who drove to the police station under his own power and turned himself in.
That's it. I am a man. A man who would not be broken. A man who stood up. A man who took his medicine.
Any persons attempting to conceal criminal acts involving their cars are hereby warned. Check first to see that underneath the hood there does not lie a conscience, and that the hum of the engine is not really the beating of something very much like a heart, especially if you're riding along a rain-soaked highway on your way to the Twilight Zone.
You Drive, starring John Hurd, with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Earl Hammer Jr. Heard in the cast were Meg Falcon, Jeff Lupetin, Ann Whitney, Doug James, Darren Stevens, Carl Amari, Alyssa Fraden, Elizabeth Lido, Kip Karstedt, C.J. Amari, and Christopher Bolf. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari for Falcon Picture Group. Audio editing, sound design, Foley effects, and mix for the Twilight Zone radio dramas are by Cerny American creatives Craig Lee, Michael Slaybach, Bob Benson, and Jason Rizzo. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to contact us, visit our official website at twilightzoneradio.com. Doug James speaking.